Okay, so God of War Laufey just got revealed at State of Play, and the internet is absolutely losing it right now. And look, the trailer was stunning, 20 minutes long. Deborah Ann Woll looks incredible as Faye. Santa Monica clearly knows what they're doing. But here's the thing nobody is saying out loud right now. This might be the biggest gamble in PlayStation history, and I'm not sure it's going to pay off. Let's talk about it. So let's start with the most obvious problem. Kratos is not just the main character of God of War. He is God of War. His voice, his weight, his presence, everything about the franchise is built around this man. The way he moves, the way he speaks, the way he looks at Atreus. Christopher Judge didn't just play Kratos, he became him. Think about it this way. If someone says God of War to you right now, what do you see in your head? Kratos. Immediately. Without even thinking. That's not a character. That's an identity. And Santa Monica is asking us to just let that go. To walk into a brand new game and connect with someone completely different from scratch. Has any franchise ever successfully pulled that off at this level? Replacing the face that defined an entire series? Because I'm genuinely struggling to think of one. And here's where it gets really interesting. Faye has been in 2 God of War games, too. And in both of them, she was dead before the opening cutscene even finished. Everything we know about her comes from other people talking about her. Kratos grieving her, Atreus missing her, Mimir referencing her. She's been built up entirely through absence, through the impact she had on the people around her, rather than anything we actually experienced ourselves. Which is a beautiful storytelling device, honestly, but it creates a massive problem. We don't actually know Faye, we know the idea of Faye. We know what she meant to Kratos. We know she was fierce and clever and deeply connected to Norse mythology. But connecting with a character you've never spent time with, never fought alongside, never heard speak, never seen make decisions under pressure, that's a completely different thing. And Santa Monica is betting the entire franchise on us making that connection. That's a bold bet. Maybe too bold. Okay, so let's talk about the elephant in the room. God of War Ragnarok was enormous. Like, genuinely one of the greatest games ever made. Enormous. The ending alone had people crying at their TVs. The Kratos and Atreus arc that started in 2018 came to this incredible, emotional conclusion, and the whole world collectively lost it. That's the game God of War Laufey has to follow. Not just follow, it has to follow it with a completely different protagonist, a completely different emotional core, and a story that hasn't had 2 games worth of build-up behind it. The comparisons are going to be instant, and they are going to be relentless. Every quiet moment will be measured against Ragnarok. Every emotional beat will be held up against Kratos and Atreus. And here's the brutal truth. Even if God of War Laufey is genuinely incredible, a lot of people are going to spend the entire game just wishing they were playing as Kratos. That's not fair, but that's reality. Okay, so here's where I'm going to flip everything I just said. Santa Monica Studio has not missed up once. God of War 2018 reinvented an entire franchise that people had written off. Ragnarok delivered one of the most emotionally satisfying conclusions in gaming history. These are not people who make careless decisions. So when they look at everything I just talked about, the Kratos identity, the unproven protagonist, the Ragnarok hangover, and still decide to make this game anyway? That tells me something, It tells me they have a story worth telling. A story so good that they're willing to bet the entire franchise on it. And honestly, maybe that's exactly what God of War needs. To take the biggest swing possible and remind everyone why Santa Monica is the best studio in the business. Maybe Faye is about to become one of the greatest protagonists in gaming history, and we're all going to feel a little silly for doubting her. So I'll ask you, are you worried? Or are you fully trusting Santa Monica on this one? Drop it below. I'm genuinely curious. See you in the next one.